What if the first hour of your morning could completely change the way you feel about the rest of your day? After 50, your mornings don't have to be rushed, stressful, or centered entirely around everyone else's needs. In fact, this can be one of the best times in your life to create a morning routine that is truly about you. You don't need an expensive wellness routine. You don't need a personal trainer. And you certainly don't need to wake up at 5 a.m. to have a productive morning. Sometimes it's the simplest habits that make the biggest difference. Today, we're going to look at 7 simple morning habits that women over 50 can add to their daily routine to feel more refreshed, organized, confident, and ready for the day. And here's the best part. You don't have to start all 7 at once. Choose one habit that feels realistic for you. Make it part of your morning, and then gradually build from there. So let's begin with one of the simplest things you can do the moment you wake up. I'm a little bit under the weather. Let's begin with hydration. After several hours of sleep, you've gone through the night without drinking anything. That's why having a glass of water when you wake up can be a simple way to begin your morning. You don't need a special detox drink. You don't need expensive supplements. Just plain water can be a great place to start. Try keeping a glass or bottle of water somewhere you'll easily notice it in the morning. When you wake up, take a few moments to drink some water before getting caught up in your phone, emails, or household responsibilities. Think of it as your first small act of self-care. And here's something important. Don't feel like you have to force yourself to drink an enormous amount of water first thing in the morning. Your hydration needs are different from someone else's. Simply make regular hydration part of your daily routine and follow any specific advice your healthcare professional has given you. Now that you've given your body some attention, let's talk about something that can help you wake up to the day itself. Open those curtains and let the morning in. Natural light is one of the easiest things to add to your routine because it doesn't cost anything. Instead of staying in a dark room while immediately scrolling through your phone, open your curtains or blinds. If the weather is comfortable, step outside for a few minutes. You might sit on your porch, stand in your backyard, walk around your neighborhood, or simply enjoy your morning coffee near a bright window. Morning light also gives you a chance to pause before the busyness of the day begins. And that matters. Because your morning shouldn't immediately belong to your phone, your emails, or everyone else's demands. Give yourself a few moments to actually experience the beginning of your day. Take a breath. Look outside. Enjoy the quiet. Then, when you're ready, it's time to get your body moving. Now, let's wake up the body. You don't need to begin your morning with an intense workout. In fact, for many women over 50, a gentle start can be much more realistic. Try stretching your arms and shoulders. Take a slow walk. Move around your home. Do some gentle mobility exercises. Or simply put on some music and move for a few minutes. The goal isn't to punish your body. The goal is to remind yourself that your body is meant to move. And don't compare your movement routine with someone else's. You don't need to run 5 miles because someone online does. You don't need to lift heavy weights because another woman does. Start where you are. Listen to your body and choose movements that are appropriate and comfortable for you. If you have a health condition, an injury, or concerns about exercise, talk with your healthcare professional before starting a new routine. Even a few minutes of gentle movement can become a positive signal that your day has officially begun. And once your body is awake, there's another important question. What are you going to give it? This is where your morning meal comes in. Breakfast doesn't need to be complicated. You don't need to spend an hour in the kitchen preparing something that looks like it belongs in a magazine. Instead, focus on simple foods that provide useful nutrients. For example, you might have eggs with whole grain toast, Greek yogurt with berries, oatmeal topped with fruit and nuts, or another combination that works for your lifestyle and nutritional needs. The goal is to create a breakfast that leaves you feeling satisfied and ready for your morning. And And remember, everyone's nutritional needs are different. Your age, activity level, medications, health conditions, and personal preferences can all influence what works best for you. So don't follow every health trend you see online. Choose foods that make sense for your body, and speak with a qualified healthcare professional or registered dietitian if you need personalized nutritional advice. Now, once you've taken care of what's going inside your body, let's talk about taking care of what's on the.
Your skin deserves a little morning care, too. As we get older, our skin naturally changes. You may notice that it's drier than it used to be. You may see fine lines. You may notice changes in texture or tone. And that's completely normal. A good morning routine doesn't need to be complicated. For many women, it can be as simple as gently cleansing the skin, applying moisturizer, and using sunscreen during the day. But there's something much more important than any skincare product. Don't make aging your enemy. Your face tells the story of your life. Those lines can represent laughter, experience, motherhood, challenges, happiness, and years of living. Taking care of your skin doesn't mean you need to erase your age. It means you care about yourself. And looking beautiful after 50 doesn't mean trying to look 25. It means looking healthy, polished, confident, and comfortable in your own skin. And speaking of confidence, there's another small morning habit that can change your entire mood.
Get dressed and take a little pride in your appearance, even if you're staying home. Now, this doesn't mean you need to put on a fancy dress every morning. Not at all. But there's something powerful about getting out of your pajamas, brushing your hair, taking a shower, putting on comfortable clothes, and doing something small that makes you feel good. Maybe it's your favorite earrings. Maybe it's a little lipstick. Maybe it's styling your hair. Maybe it's simply putting on an outfit that makes you feel put together. Do it for yourself, not because someone else is watching, not because you need to impress anyone, but because you deserve to feel good when you look in the mirror. You've spent years caring for other people. Your mornings can also be a reminder that you matter too. And now we've reached the final habit, and perhaps the one that can have the biggest effect on the way you approach your entire day. Before the world starts asking things from you, give yourself a few quiet minutes. You don't need an hour. Even 5 or 10 minutes can be enough. Sit somewhere comfortable. Enjoy your coffee or tea. Write down what you want to accomplish today. Think about 3 things you're grateful for. Read a few pages of a book. Pray. Meditate. Listen to calming music. Or simply sit quietly and breathe. The activity itself isn't the most important part. The important part is giving yourself permission to slow down. Because after 50, life can still be incredibly busy. You may have work, family responsibilities, appointments, friends who need you, people who depend on you. And sometimes, without realizing it, you can spend the entire day responding to everybody else's needs. So before the day gets busy, ask yourself one simple question. What do I need today? Maybe you need rest. Maybe you need movement.
So, let's bring everything together. Start your morning with some water. Let natural light into your space. Move your body gently. Give yourself a nourishing breakfast. Take care of your skin. Get dressed and do something that makes you feel confident. And most importantly, give yourself a few peaceful minutes before the demands of the day begin. You don't need to completely transform your life tomorrow morning. Start with just one habit. Maybe tomorrow you'll begin with a glass of water. The next day, you might add a short walk. Then perhaps you'll create a simple skincare routine. Little by little, these small choices can become part of a morning routine that feels natural and enjoyable. And remember this. Being over 50 isn't something you need to apologize for. It's a privilege. It's experience. It's confidence. It's knowing yourself better. And it's an opportunity to start taking care of the woman you've become. So tomorrow morning, don't rush. Take a breath, open the curtains, give yourself some attention, and start your day knowing that you deserve to feel good too.